Welcome back. BSPN episode 10, milestone episode for real, for real. We back, Tommy G. I got one of my partners from back in the day, teammate, homeboy, all that. Bus partner, Bus 43. If you was on Bus 43, you know what I'm saying? You know what it was. Miles, what
Facts.
bus you was on? Or you was carpooling?
I was driving my car.
Come on, bro. You ain't driving knife and
Yeah,
10.
that boy driving on for you.
My fault, bro. We was broke. I was on 43.
I swear.
My
I'll
bad.
ride, I'll ride with Koski when he first got here. Shit.
Yeah. Oh yeah. You remember that? Yeah, man. We back. We about to. I got a couple of questions I wanted to ask my boy too for the longest, so I'm gonna finally get into that. And we're gonna have Mars kick it how he kick it, and we're gonna pick those Super Bowl winners right when we come back. BSPN, yo.
BSPN, tune in. Tune in. BSPN, BSPN. Better tune in. Who's your team? They determine to win. Check out my stats. These numbers don't lie. Check out my stats. These numbers don't lie. BSPN, better tune in. Who's your team? They determine to win. Check out my stats. These numbers don't lie. Check out my stats. These numbers don't lie. Tune in. Let's talk about sports. Who killing it on the gridiron, dog? Who killing it out on that court? Tom Brady, I'm about the Bucks. No Andrew, you ran out of luck. Like Kyrie, my handles is tough. We can't kick it, never see me punt. You ain't make the team, you got cut. The way I put the team on, I lead the league in assists. I got the game plan like I'm Greg Popovich. Belichick, like coach, call me Tony Dungy. Man, it's Black Sports Network. You can get this word. Oh, the show, the host, that's Coast. Killing every episode. Ain't no quitting, no stopping, just go. No shotgun, I'm locking, I'm loaded. Switch the player, call it audible. Take the game straight to the bowl games. Yeah, that's never been played. Never switch up on the gang. You for me's not a valuable trade. I'm placing our bets, we winning the championship and being parades. They hate cause I shine and ball like the Suns. Yeah, they be throwing me shade. They hate cause I shine and ball like the Suns. Yeah, they be throwing me shade. BSPN, better tune in. Who's your team? They determine to win. Check out my stats. These numbers don't lie. Check out my stats. These numbers don't lie. BSPN, better tune in. Who's your team? They determine to win. Check out my stats. These numbers don't lie. Check out my stats. These numbers don't lie. Tune in.
All right, we back. That was Lil Bub on the intro. Shout out to Lil Bub. I appreciate you every week. I gotta let you know, bro. So Harlan, dog, I wanted to know personally. You know, we was in school together. We was on the football team together. You feel me, pretty much. And I don't remember. Like I said, you signed on my birthday, bro. I think it was like my 18th birthday. How did the recruiting process go for you in high school? Signing, like trying to find that college and stuff.
Shit. Honestly, bro, that shit would trip you out because I really don't think none of y'all boys really know how that shit went.
Bro, I was walking in the hall. They like Harlan in the library signing. I'm like, signing? What are you saying?
Yeah, bro, that shit was crazy because, and y'all know more because y'all was actually on the team because y'all know how our coaching situation was actually going, bro. We were flip flopping with them head coaches. It was our defensive coordinator that actually made. You remember Coach Myers? He actually made the highlight tape for me. And it was crazy because I was on offense then. So it was like Coach Healy. But it happened so fast because I was actually trying to get with Georgia Southern. Coach Healy knew somebody over there.
I remember that he used to always talk that Georgia Southern.
And I ain't never really get a chance to kind of like really get into that shit like I wanted to. So all we was doing was playing and I was just trying to win, but I knew if we won, a nigga get an offer.
Yeah, get an offer.
You know, that was the goal more or less.
Tommy G clowned me yesterday about us going 2-8. You feel me? I told him we had a better. You was on both squads.
On the inner circle, it felt different. You know what I'm saying?
Hold on. I'm glad y'all boys won 2 games. So
you was on both squads, though, Harlan.
Yeah. On the inner side, it was good because we really had promise. I think our biggest issue was nobody had faith in the coach. For real, ain't nobody had faith in the coach to the point. I mean, it boils down to the fact that I had to go to quarterback because we lost our starting. So it was like that much of
Before our
Yeah, it
first
was
game.
that much of the biggest. My bad, but y'all might keep calling.
No,
me
you
wrong.
good. Before our first game, how long before you went to quarterback? What, it was about a week?
Man, that shit happened so fast because it had to be like a week,
But
bro. And I think it was only because we could run. I could throw it, but the more I went into college and I played quarterback, I realized quarterback too mental. So I realized they weren't even teaching nothing mental. It was all like run and gun.
Was that because Smiley left y'all, or what happened with that?
He left like 10 days before the game, if I remember correctly.
Yeah. Honestly, to be completely honest, it was a lot because I think Smiley would have stayed and Coach Johnson would have stayed. I think his of course his parents had a lot to say about that, and he had an opportunity to play at Reigns, whereas shoot, we didn't even know who our head coach was going to be for a little minute. Right. So I mean, outside of Smiley, we had a whole bunch of other teammates talking about leaving, but we tried to buy into what our coach prior had started.
I feel like everybody who left, you feel me? I said it. I said 100, and they watch this show because some of them are homeboys. I'm talking about from Derek, Sean, Sicker, Smiley. The list goes on. I really feel like it was some sucker shit. I feel like it was some KD shit, but I still.
Can I speak on that? Them boys.
Them my homeboy though.
I know. Yeah, I know them boys made the best decision of their life.
Derek made a good decision. Everybody else,
man, Derek was gonna go to the league anyway. That man was huge as a freshman.
Smiley went to school.
Smiley would have got recruited as an athlete. He would have still went.
Sicker went to school.
Sicker went D2. Sick, you my boy. Sicker went to JUCO. He could have did that for Wilson.
We don't know.
Man, look. Imagine if nobody left though. All the people you name. Imagine if we all played on the same team.
And they left like a week before, but. Like I said,
yeah.
Hey,
because y'all boys are like the Houston Texans. Y'all don't know what's going on. Deshaun want to get out of there, just like everybody else want to get up out of there. I ain't mad at them boys for making that decision. Harlan, your talent that you shouldn't have let them boys put you at quarterback. You should have left. I'm gonna get that quarterback. You should have hit it.
That leads me to my next question, Tom. I appreciate you bringing that. So I really want to know this, Harlan. You feel me? For 10 years, bro. We're on our 10-year reunion, you feel me? So this was 10 years ago we played with each other. Do you ever regret going to quarterback? Because I told him yesterday, we had this conversation yesterday. I told Chris Wade, they asked, was you a lockdown corner? I said Harlan was a great corner, you feel me? You know,
Harlan, he was hating.
They said Cicero, they said y'all defense was better in 09. I said no, it wasn't, you feel me? I felt like 10, but you feel me? But I think you could have played college ball at corner, personal opinion. And I know quarterback, you was a running quarterback, so I seen you throw the ball 20 times in 10 games, feel me?
Facts, you feel? And it's crazy, man. This is why, because the school I went to didn't really get too much TV
I watched
publicity.
You a couple times, right?
Yeah, in fact, that's crazy. Because it's like, I ain't gonna say I regret it. The reason why I didn't regret it because it gave me a chance to always have the ball, like in a sense. Like when I played corner, it's so easy to take a cornerback out the game. Like how quick Patrick Peterson not relevant in the game, and these corners that we know great, they don't have. Yeah, it's so easy, man. It's in the offensive scheme. I learned that when I went to quarterback. It's like, oh boy, that cornerback raw over there. You know what? We're gonna stand our fastest receiver that can't catch. They just run him off and throw a screen underneath. Now he ain't getting nothing. But one thing I do regret it for, but it took away all my opportunity as to like show my athleticism. So for example, bro, I had to give up all my gloves. Like once you a quarterback, it's an insurance policy, you know what I'm saying? So it's like, bro, I couldn't do kickoff return. I couldn't do, because this happened in college too, because I actually played DB in college. And a lot of people don't know because it happened so crazy. When I got to college, I was like third string quarterback. And there was a quarterback there. He was raw. His name was Pat Rock.
He went to the league, right?
Huh? He had a good chance, bro. This was his senior year was the year of that lockout. So it was like in the triple option, he went like over 1,000 yards rushing and 1,000 yards passing out of triple option offense though. So it was I was behind him. So I knew I wasn't gonna start. So I was just showing my athleticism in practice. And them boys, the DB coach, he wanted me to play DB. Between him and the running back coach, them boys was trying to get me out of quarterback because they knew they wouldn't play me as long as I was like a backup quarterback because they had to keep me healthy. I went over the cornerback for the whole camp, bro. The scrimmage right before the first game, I started quarterback, took off. The man got hurt. Them boys moved me back to quarterback the first game. So I could have played DB all through college, but
it seemed like that's just what God ain't just want you out
it's
there.
It's crazy how that worked because I thought I was back at DB. I promise I did. I gave right back my gloves, gave everything back again. Crazy.
It seemed like that what it was. I definitely wanted, you feel me, touch on those. I always wondered because, like I said, I felt like you was a better corner than quarterback. But that's a personal opinion, you feel me? Like I felt like he was a good corner. Quarterback, like I said, he threw that bit 25 times, 10 games.
But I think I only went to quarterback, bro, because we was running, bro, to be completely honest.
But I ain't gonna lie, you gave us the best chance to win.
I'm out there, fam. You know, you check on your high school the year after. I'm like, oh Lord, they got these boys Harlan at quarterback. Lord,
my boy was swagging though. You feel me? He was.
But like you said, in 10 days before the game, you know what I'm saying?
That's tough.
Yeah, it messed us up, bro. We switched the whole offense in that time, bro. I'm talking about everything changed.
But them boys be clowning me how they was clowning me yesterday. Mr. 2-8. Them boys, but you know,
Harlan, he talked like we
lost 3 games by a point, dog.
No, we was applying pressure. That's what I'm saying. We lost some of them games on some coaching situations
and
too.
We played against a couple first round draft picks. I'm gonna keep it real.
I had to tackle Timmy Jernigan, I swear.
I'm gonna keep it real, but it's okay. It's okay. You know what I mean? It's
okay. That's one game. Y'all lost 7 other games. What are you talking about? Like Harlan, he just get to talking crazy, and he just
that team was better than that record. That's all I'm gonna say.
He turned 30 yesterday. So in hindsight, you can't do nothing but look at the record. Like, you know what I'm saying? Everybody got stories.
That's what they do, though. That's what they do.
Y'all boys went 2-8 in this love. I love everybody on that team. Y'all boys went 2-8. So
respect.
Keep the volume low.
I respect. We got a big week coming up. Well, we got a big weekend coming up with sports, and we got some hot topics. Mars, what you got for me today, man?
Okay. So Harlan, you how your basketball knowledge is?
Man, it's good. It's good actually.
Okay. My boy used to be out there in the gym trying to do a little something.
Yeah, I go hoop too now.
All right, so we're gonna start off with the first question. As far as the Nets, you know they had a few big games. Last week they had a big L to the Washington Wizards. You know, Russ with the big steal, and you know them boys with the big 3-pointer, as well as I think the next day or the next game they played the Clippers. You know what I'm saying? And that was a very high scoring game. So as far as the Nets, are y'all impressed or not?
Shoot, I'll be completely honest. I'm impressed, but I knew they ain't got no choice to be no other way. I mean, James Harden score, KD score, Kyrie can get to the bucket anyway. Them boys can score whenever they want to. I think they'll get deep in the finals if they. It's crazy how the defense don't even matter as much anymore because them boys can give. I think Kyrie, what he had, like 37?
Yeah, 38, something like that. Yeah, 37, 38.
Man, that boy got to a
point. James had 23, a light 23.
And it's them being them. See that, and that's the part that I can't wait to see because I really think more people want them boys to be bad because of how they got their team together. But in the athleticism perspective, them boys raw. Because outside of that, they got DeAndre Jordan and he'll bang, and they got some boys that are, especially if he won his first ring. Like I can see him kind of buying in.
Yeah, I think I agree though. Like I ain't really impressed because I feel like. You feel me? Like that's 3 of the best. That's 3 of the top 6 ISO players in the league on one team. You feel me? Like all 3 of them boys can go get a bucket whenever they want it. I'm scared for them boys on defense when they gonna get to the finals. I don't think it's nobody neat. I like Boston, but I don't think Boston will be able to beat them in 7. But they gonna have to stop AD and stop LeBron and stop LA. Like
ain't gonna lie, I like the boys to win again. Bron. One thing I learned about the champions, like, man, once them boys get there, man, it's hard to stop them boys from getting there. Like, they be talking bad about Bron about not winning championship, but that man be going.
Get to the show, right? 10-0.
Get there.
But I hope that answers your question, Mars. I ain't too impressed with him. I do expect them to get the final.
That's been your vibe, all year really.
Yeah, they're good. It's KD, Kyrie, and James Harden. What am I supposed to be like? I tell you who I'm impressed with. You feel me?
Knicks, but I knew that Knicks was coming.
I tell you who I'm impressed with, but go ahead, my brother. That wasn't in the script for the day.
Harlan, he's an anarchist. He plays devil's advocate every episode. So you know what I'm saying we're gonna let him have that. Now we're gonna get a little in detail in regards to the NBA rookies so far. This is one of the better draft class as far as performance wise. Right now, who are y'all rookies of the year? I guess a quarter of the season through.
So far, I ain't gonna lie. A couple of them been balling, dog. I didn't think Ball was going.
Let me add one more question. Just a caveat to add on to it. What rookie you feel has the highest ceiling as well?
That's tough, bro. From Anthony Edwards, like he a dog, bro. Like, and I swear I was like, and that surprise. That was my biggest surprise, Anthony Edwards, because he looked like he'd been playing for 3-4 years already.
That was my pick as far as
I think he might be I'm impressed a lot, even though he was the number one pick. I'm still very impressed, and I think he looking like he got the highest ceiling. People want to say Ball, but I think it's the name.
But that's only because he was the face of the draft.
Yeah, he a Ball. I mean, it's the name. They Pops did a really good job, and I'm gonna follow suit. You feel me with that? But you feel me? Them Jones boys in a couple years.
Yeah. All right. Whatever.
Nah, it's crazy you say that. I like that boy Ball. Shoot, to be completely honest, just because of the adversity he fighting, and because that boy don't play for no good team for real. But I feel like he could turn that team to his team, and of course he got Jordan over there too. So outside
the worst owners in history of the NBA.
Yeah, but he also one of the best winners too. So when it get down to like what he can teach him on the court, that boy he got older brothers that's in the league too that could teach him about, you know what I'm saying, about
at this point he might be better than his brothers.
Oh, absolutely. I think so, absolutely.
And I gotta keep it real. I didn't think so. I didn't think he would be the because I didn't think he would
be the best neither. That's crazy.
He just looked goofy to me, but he get it done. So, but to me, Edwards got the highest upside. Brother, he's fitting right in.
Okay, all right. So, I think it was maybe today, Thursday, maybe Tuesday or Wednesday. LeBron, he was out there in Atlanta, had a altercation with, a couple. You know what I mean? So I don't really want to talk about courtside Karen, but as much as how do y'all feel about like fans privilege? Like fans, like she was going on a rant, we pay season tickets for courtside, and she kind of was talking as if she was entitled to, they feel like they can speak to NBA players how they want to, you know what I mean? And Harlan, I'm not sure how your school was in college. If you had any type of altercations, fans just, going over the top, how do y'all feel about fans privilege, and do y'all feel like that's okay or no?
To be honest, I think it should boil down to like the arena security, because if you're gonna serve these people drinks, I mean, I know how I get when I watch sports when it ain't right in front of me. So you feel me? I know if I'm on a couple drinks and it's right there,
it's passing. Man,
look. He might hear me out loud. The same thing I'm gonna yell at the TV, he might hear me out loud. But at the same time, as an athlete, shoot, it'd be fuel for a lot of these athletes. So I think they need it, but they definitely, like, security can't be allowing them to actually get the attention of
give them a limit in regards to just alcohol and stuff like that.
I think most of it is alcohol based. So
I think LeBron, I think everything worked how it was supposed to work. I agree with you, Harlan. But I'm LeBron James. Like, let's just keep it real. Like, she gotta go.
Yeah.
You feel me?
I don't even know what she thought.
Once you get to a point where, hey, she gotta go. Feel me? They escorted out. I have no rule. I have no problem with how none of that worked. I have no problem with the fans chirping. Like, it's basketball. Spike Lee. You feel me? Like, Once it get disrespectful, that's another thing. Like, chill.
Then with the pandemic, it ain't nothing but 1,000 fans in the arena.
That's what I'm thinking too, bro. Right. That's what I'm thinking too. You can hear that thing. You hear that person's clear as day.
But I really respect the NBA for giving Braun that authority. She got to go.
Yeah, he the face. You know what I'm saying?
Hey, that's real. That's real.
He got to go. Okay. I don't care how much you pay for this ticket, man. Let's go.
Well, at least she they ain't get kicked out for the season, but
but Braun, hey, I'm LeBron James.
Yeah, so that too. You know what I'm saying? Her punishment overall was pretty much her embarrassment, and not everybody gonna call courtside Karen.
They clowning her. Family on the net. They clowning her.
So, Harlon, we're gonna go into your neck of the woods, NFL. It was a big trade earlier this week, I think. Maybe last week. So we're gonna talk about Matthew Stafford. Who do y'all feel like won that trade in regards to the Rams and the Lions? They gave up a big haul for him, but tomato, each his own, however y'all feel.
Cole, you want to go first or me, boy?
I slide, cause I just want to get this out, bro. The trade was terrible for I'm be real, bro. You traded 3 first-round picks, bro, for an unproven winner, bro. Like, respect to Matthew Stafford, bro. He'll go down as a good quarterback, but I feel like you just ruined your whole future for somebody who might get it done. And I think you give up 3 firsts for Deshaun Watson, somebody who's gonna be around here for 7-8 more years. You feel me? Matthew Stafford.
They inquired about him. You know what I'm saying? They did their due diligence. They inquired. They needed a quarterback, and they went around. They made their rounds. They went to Green Bay. They went to the Texans. And
right. Well, then you trade them 3 first round for this to Jacksonville for Trevor Lawrence. I'm not going to get Matthew Stafford with no 3 first.
That's what makes. To be completely honest, the only reason why I be feeling like that was a crazy trade because. Granted, Matt Stafford got a strong arm, but I real deal believe that like a lot of that man's stats just come off of how raw Calvin was.
In garbage time, bro, they used to be down 30. You feel
me? Man, Calvin got highlights of him catching the ball on 3 people. On some teams, that's a pick. That's horrible pass.
I'm not buying that stuff.
Stafford, he was Calvin.
Yeah, he was. For them like 5. Yeah, for about what? I say more than half of Calvin Johnson's career.
Yeah. And this man, Calvin Johnson, was real deal getting triple team. Like, for some people, that's a good decision. I real deal feel like the credit should go to the receiver, though, because not every receiver going up like Megatron was embarrassing people. Like, that's not even football to some. Like, Jaguars ain't got no receiver. We could just toss that bit up, too. You know what I'm saying?
He has 1 playoff career win, right?
Yeah. And I like Jared Goff because Jared Goff.
Do he got 1 or do he got 0? Has he ever won a playoff game? Matthew Stafford.
That's a good question.
He either got 0 or 1. And you see how they bash Lamar? And he only been in the league 3 years.
That's a good question, bro. I didn't even think about that.
See how they do Lamar Mars? I know you don't like to make it a black or white thing. This is BSPN though. Keep it real. That man been in the league for like 9 years, bro, and got 1 playoff win, bro.
You right. They're but you know what it is though. It's the team of Detroit. They ain't never been winners. They've made 2 of the greatest players of all time quit. So
yeah, that's true.
That's
real though.
That's true. That's why they don't put pressure on Matthew Stafford. They just feel like that.
Well, I don't like that then, because I'm to my bro is 24 years old. He got 1 playoff win, and that ain't enough for the critic.
But I mean,
he also could sit in Detroit and just throw for 30 touchdowns, and he worth 3 first-round picks. Rams just done.
So Harlon, you feel like the Rams lost that too?
Yeah, just because I like the idea of a younger quarterback with a younger coach. I feel like they could grow together. I feel like once you throw like seasoned quarterbacks around younger coaches, they might talk too much. You know what I'm saying? I feel like the huddle changed a little bit more too. So
yeah, that's true.
I can go for that. It might have been a stretch, but that man threw for 4,000 yards.
Yeah, that's a good point.
26 touchdowns, 10 interceptions. Like he had a pretty good season.
He's a good. No, I'm not saying he's not a good quarterback. I'm just saying that's a lot for somebody who you just unsure
But
about.
you got to look at it from Sean McVay's standpoint. Since he got to that team, he's been winning now.
Right.
You know what I mean? So that's all he's trying to do, and he willing to risk it all.
Well, if this don't work, I'm talking about you lose Ramsey, you lose Aaron Donald, like you lose everything if this don't work. But I feel.
Didn't Jared Goff come back though and play after he was injured for the season though? Like, didn't he hurt something?
Harlan, we've gone on record on this show, me and Coast. Jared Goff is one of the worst quarterbacks in the NFL. I'm not rolling. He's a system quarterback. I'm not rolling with him having any talent.
No, I'm not mad at them for trading him. I'm just mad at what the price tag was. But
yeah, I understand. All right, so we're gonna go on to our next topic. I mean, it's pretty much similar. As far as Deshaun Watson, you know, he's asking for a trade, and Aaron Rodgers, he was a bit subliminal about being traded. How do y'all feel about their futures, and you know what moves do you think they should consider?
Boy, Deshaun need to get up out of there, boy. For real. I thought that though once they got rid of Hopkins, anyways, though, to be completely honest.
That's disrespectful. They just traded my best. Like that's a slap in the face if I'm a quarterback.
Yeah, like how am I supposed to even like? Man, they did, and the timing they did it was disrespectful.
Yeah,
so
that's disrespectful, dog.
But I mean, it's not like they just did it just because. There was reports. There was reports that, you know, he had issues with the coach and, you know, publicly.
Well, goodbye, coach. You feel me? We're not trading DeAndre Hopkins. I'm sorry.
But he was also the GM. You know what I mean? So
I feel like they should have really ran that past Deshaun Watson.
Yeah, called him. He seen to get a text. He woke up and seen it like we seen it on ESPN.
But you're right, though. If you do got problems with the coaches, boy, they will get you. They will get you up out of there, bro. They're not even gonna play with you.
That's a generational talent, though, bro.
Yeah, for real.
Who do y'all see him going to? Who do y'all think he should go to? What would be a good fit for him?
For me, right now, it's San Fran or Chicago. Them teams, if he get to San Fran and Chicago, they contended. They contended right now.
You think Chicago and San Fran got the talent?
I think Chicago and San Fran got the defense, yeah. And then Kittle on offense. Hell, Deebo Samuel. He go to San Fran right now. They contending next year.
I like Jimmy G though. Y'all like Jimmy G?
I do. I like Jimmy G. But you take it with that mobile ability.
They get him up out of there, man. The writing is on the walls. I've been hearing whispers. They get him up out of there, man.
They need to get Matt Ryan. They need to get Matt Ryan out of Atlanta. And I don't even feel like it's because of him. It ain't his fault. He gonna have to win a ring for that city to love him anyway.
I feel like with Matt Ryan, it's running his course. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, quarterback don't be there so long. You know what I mean? I think Atlanta would be a good fit for him.
Me too. Yeah. I think they're gonna get rid of Julio.
He don't need. He from Atlanta, right? He don't need to be in. Players don't need to be in their hometowns. You feel me? Like,
nah, you right though.
He go to Atlanta is up. You feel me?
He gonna be able to pull up on Cousins every day and all.
Yeah, I don't like people playing in their home city. You feel me?
All right, so we pretty much that's all the topics. Coach, I'm gonna go ahead. We can do our Super Bowl predictions. I think we had them last week, but you know, if
we're gonna do score though, we're gonna get into depth. I'm gonna post this once my score is correct. You feel me? I'm post this and I'm gonna go viral and all that. You feel me? And Harlan, before we do that, we checking out your music too. So at the beginning of this episode, with that music you hear, that's him. Like, subscribe, check out his YouTube channel. I'll make sure I put it in. You feel me?
I just put a video up on YouTube today, actually. So.
Well, we're gonna make sure they tune into that, no doubt about it.
Appreciate you, bro.
For the Super Bowl predictions, I don't, like I said before, I'm worried that Tom Brady gonna be able to keep up with that offense and Kansas City offense. That's the best offense I've seen in a long time, Ma. So you can shake your head, say whatever you want to say. I respect it. You feel me? Pat Mahomes, the baddest I've seen in a long time. It's just them boys different over there, but I like, for me, I'm thinking more like 37-24 with the Chiefs. You feel me? I don't think them boys gonna be able to keep up. I love Tom too. Let me go on record and saying that.
No, you don't. No, you don't.
I do, bro. But
He been counting Tom out all every week, man.
But the man like 43, bro. He surprised me. If he surprised me, I'll take it. You feel me?
I ain't gonna lie. It's crazy. I think I never have wanted Tom Brady to win.
I'm telling you, boy.
I promise you, I've never wanted Tom Brady to win, but I think I want Tom Brady to win just because he's still playing and got the with Tampa Bay in Tampa Bay for the first time. But I just feel like Kansas City a better team when it comes to like time to get stuff done. Them boys find ways to get Tyreek Hill the ball, and he can do what he do. I mean, between Kelsey, I really think it's gonna be a high scoring game though, bro. Because the more I think about Kansas City offensive players, I think about Tampa's offensive players.
Yeah, Tampa loaded. Yeah. Tom just got to get them to rock, bro.
Yeah,
they loaded for sure. Mm-hmm.
Tom know how to win that game too.
He's been doing a good job.
He can't throw 3 interceptions though, Miles. He throw 3 picks.
No,
you get a ball Kansas City 3 times.
He's not gonna go up 28-10. Then you don't have to worry about it. If he goes up 28-10, y'all, them boys might get a pick or 2. You know what I mean? That boy be out there having a good time. I'm at 43. He's still getting it. I'm rolling with Tom Brady. You can't take nothing away from that's the goal.
I respect that. Hey, listen, I
ain't no betting against him now. I will say that.
My boy. Shout out to my boy, Leonard Fournette. He out there. He peaking right now. You know what I mean? I know you
playoff Lenny. You feel me?
I know you seen the spin 2 weeks ago. Come on, playoff Lenny. I like it. Them boys, Ronald Jones, I think he playing. You know what I'm saying? Them boys are still
that boy can definitely get a ring, bro. Like
right.
Real
what's Scotty Miller? He peaking right now. You know what I'm saying?
We'll hear Drake back-to-back Sunday night. That's all I'm gonna tell you. And we'll have an episode next weekend. You know, I might come on here with my tie. I got me a Tyreek Hill jersey, and I might throw that on. Just show them.
I'm gonna tell you now, this gonna be the difference, y'all boy. Mark my words. Them boys gonna have a lot of broken plays for touchdowns. That boy Tom Brady ain't no creating time in the pocket. Pat Mahomes is. So them boys ain't got to run the play they called to score. And I'm starting to see that more and more. I be like, bro, how are you supposed to chase Tyreek Hill across the? You can't.
Oh, ain't no defense for it.
No, you can't.
It ain't no way to defend. I hope we see one of them showdowns. You feel me? I just don't think Tom can keep.
Jason Pierre-Paul come around there with them 7 fingers.
My boy he already got jury. Yeah, you right. I respect
it. Somebody, man. Come on.
Man, you ain't man.
Get out of that though.
This man, Pat Mahomes making the craziest throws I've ever seen in my life. He might throw it over the missing fingers.
Facts, I'm telling you. Zoom in on that. You feel me? Facts. Hey, Harlon, man, we appreciate you for joining us, dog. We really do. You know what I'm saying? I hope I can have you back. You know what I'm saying? I hope you enjoyed yourself.
Yes, sir. I appreciate y'all boys inviting me, man. I like what y'all boys doing for real, man.
Of course, man. You know it's all love. Tommy G, what's happening? Y'all right over there, brother?
Yeah, man. I'm all right, man. I appreciate it.
Hold a pair of them 700s. So Balenciagas in the background, man.
I see him.
I can let you borrow, but there is a fee.
Respect, you feel me? Respectfully respect. Hey, I appreciate y'all boys again. Y'all check out my boy music. It's gonna be in the bio. We got big things coming soon. We'll be back next week with our predictions, with our updates. Harlon, I'm gonna put your predictions up too, bro. You feel me?
Man, I'm with
the world know. But I appreciate you guys, and you guys have a wonderful rest of y'all day. Peace and love to everybody who watching.
Yo.
All right, y'all.